US Marines have a dance-off with South Korean Marines. Nah, fam, they're all just in a pre-game lobby. I mean, this is implying that, you know, they're gonna start beating the crap out of each other, which they might. This might be before drills, but I don't know why I love this so much. I love when, like, the military doesn't have to be the military and it can just be a bunch of dudes just having a good time. It's nice. It's very nice. It's blessed. It's extremely blessed. I like that. I want a world where the military just has dance-offs. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo, and today we are looking at r/cursed comments, a subreddit dedicated to things that just kind of make you go, oh no, why would you say that? Let's just get right into it. Me sabotages the electrical so I can kill easily. Everyone at Walmart! Is this in the North American server? You get it? Because rampant violence. Oh man, good old-fashioned Among Us memes. I've never played Among Us. I have no intention to, but yeah, I imagine that this is how everyone would react if you walked into the back of a Walmart and just started fiddling with the fuse box. God, whenever a store loses power, it's like the most terrifying thing, because in my mind, it's never supposed to happen, even though, like, it's just another building. But when it happens, I'm like, oh god, this is it. This is the end times. All of the meat will spoil. Anakin was conceived without a father, had a secret affair, and basically died and came back to life. Anakin is space Jesus. I don't know what Bible you read, but Jesus didn't slaughter children. He also didn't consort with royalty, but that's an entire other thing. God, that kind of broke me about the new Star Wars. Rey holds her weapons like, this weapon has a terrible past, but she's holding, like, the Youngling Slayer 9000, and she's using that, but refuses to use this other weapon with a quote-unquote terrible past. Like, you're literally holding the weapon that spilled the blood of children. But then again, this is just a reminder that, you know, Disney doesn't care about Star Wars continuity. They only care about you buying merchandise, so please, buy more merchandise! When you kill someone as the imposter and you see their little pet just sitting there all alone, I'm sorry, little one. There should be an option to kill it too. Oh no. Honestly, I kind of wish that whoever walked by the little ones, they just, you know, got attached to that whatever little space bean, you know, walked by it. Doesn't have to be the killer. But I would love if that would add like an extra dynamic of trying to figure out who the traitor is. Is it someone who just picked up a little one because they had to do a task in the area? Or is it the killer who accidentally picked them up trying to leave the scene? I think that could be a fun dynamic. I think that'd be neat. I hope they add something like that. I hope they add something just with the little ones. Maybe just have them running around on their own. Because that could, again, add another little dynamic of like, I just saw a little thing running by on its own. Someone's dead. I think that'd be neat. I wonder what game is popular right now. Can anyone guess? Tell me in the comments what game is popular right now. What's under there, huh? Oh, a reminder. I have seen so many of these fake kill compilations being posted to my server, and I unironically love all of them. Personal favorite was Sephiroth stabbing Aerith, but it was just the beans. That gave me a good chortle. I respect the fact that these devs made something very simple and it just took off. You know what I mean? Like, this is honestly the ideal situation. The game isn't a hit immediately, but it's an absolute banger after a year or two. I have a feeling like that this is what's gonna happen, because I feel like Fall Guys has already fallen by the wayside. I'm sure it still has its player count, but I don't think it's anywhere near as popular as it was when it came out. And I'm sure, like Fall Guys before it, Among Us will also vanish into the ethos. Hell, Fortnite's only remained relevant because Epic does nothing but pump advertising dollars into it to get brand deals. And that's the only way it's stayed relevant. There'll become a time when, you know, Among Us fades into obscurity. But for now, I'm living it up and I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. Just once, I want the opportunity to dramatically swipe everything off a table to make room for a giant map that I'll use to explain the plan. My ex-wife did that with the divorce papers. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh god, I love sudden macabre comments, like things that are just like obtusely depressing out of nowhere, but like it makes you laugh. That's a style of comedy I've perfected with my friends, and they don't laugh, but I laugh. I laugh so much. Cursed sculpture. The Self-Made Man by Victor Pina. I tried this once. There was way more blood. Oh my god, that's such a good sculpture though. Like, A, is how I'm trying to be. I actually weighed myself this morning. I've gained 2 pounds, but I've been doing like hardcore bodybuilding and not focusing on like fat loss. So I'm sitting here just like, is it muscle or is it fat? Because I've been eating a lot more to sustain, well, not a lot more, but I've been eating a little bit more to sustain, you know, the new caloric intake that I need to build my muscle. But I'm also just like, maybe I should just lose the fat first, because like I saw the 2 pounds and I'm like, oh, I'm going backwards now. Also, the detail on this sculpture, the shading of the fat specifically is obscenely good to me. Like, not to say that the fat is good, like, you know, every pound's an extra year off your life, but the absolute like shading on it, the details in the legs, the fact that you've got what I like to call the fat pants, where it's almost as if, you know, the fat's been hemmed around the feet. Oh, it's so amazing. It's such a good sculpture. I eat twice as much meat, just so that one vegan who thinks he or she is making a difference is actually making no difference at all. Why do people hate vegans? The last one I do was delicious. I mean, hey, you know, cannibalism. Like, here's the thing. Everyone tastes different, and I imagine that vegans have a nutty flavor because they eat so much, you know, woodland stock, and a lot of the things that eat, you know, a bunch of berries and grass they got a woody flavor to them. And, you know, woody and nutty, I would say. And, you know, that's fine. That's okay. But at the same time, you gotta imagine how much the pure carnivores are. I mean, there was that Simpson episode about the double beef patty where the cows were forced to eat other dead cows. I imagine that it's the same thing. Extra delicious, but maybe turns you into zombie? Who knows? I finally filled it after 5 months. It is what you think it is. But it's not, sir. As someone who's seen the Rainbow Dash jar, and don't Google that, that's not what this should look like. That should be a more discolored look. This is what we call on the internet a meme, a funny, a haha. This is not cute. It's not anything of the sort. This is probably some form of a milky pasty material. I do not think that this is a 1.5 gallons of nut. I don't think that's what this is. It's not man milk, it's probably just normal milk. Thank you for your time and welcome to Kalbus. Cursed Quirky. Oh, he's so squishy. That's cute. Unless you realize the way you remove the Quirky is by brutally stabbing him with a corkscrew. No, you just grab him by a little fluff and give him a light tug until he can get his top paws out, and then he crawls out. I love him. I love how squanch him is. He's so squish. Oh, look at his little tongue. He's so happy to see you because it means he'll be free. Oh, I love him. I love him. Oh, the top comment, cursed fleshlight. Get away from the dog, sir. Get away from the dog. Do you have school tomorrow? Yes, shut up. 5:15. Yeah, that's a mood. When you eat your brother's strange broccoli. I don't know how that's cursed. I find this funny. I find this genuinely funny. Oh, God, though. I know this feel where it's like your mind's not thinking, your mind is blank, and yet somehow you've ascended to a realm where you're so concentrated on nothing that you can't sleep. Last night was my first night's sleep without taking any sleep meds. Like, I feel this. This was me for like an hour last night. First, Soviet Union. Vladimir Putin. How dare they spoil our secret plan? I mean, if they truly did spoil a secret plan, the entire country would go on martial law because it's a hellhole. I mean, it's a civilized place. Government just likes to whack citizens, though. Oh my god, dude. Oh god, that entire bit on The Simpsons of just Lenin rising from the grave like that just amuses me to no end. Just him punching the glass and wandering away, it breaks me. I love the comment. That's a blessed, not cursed. Oh, I don't think Lenin coming back would be blessed at all. 9-year-old me closing my eyes in the car on the way home and trying to guess where we are. 9-year-old you? I still do that today. Sometimes even when I'm not the one driving. That's a big old yikes for me, but hey, if you've mastered the art of driving with your eyes closed, then I believe you have indeed earned your right to drive intentionally blinded. God, can you imagine that? If someone was like driving, but their entire method of seeing just involved like top grade vibration detection. That'd be terrifying. Imagine turning to your left and seeing someone with like 2 empty eye sockets just staring back at you. You look at them and they're clearly looking at you and you're like, how? But like, it's just because they're feeling the ground vibrate due to your car. I did used to do this though as a kid. There's this one intersection on the way home that we would always go across, and every time I would see it, I'd be like, home. It was not close to home, but it was always like the indication of, we're almost there. Why are they called daddy long legs, not just long legs? What's the daddy bit about? One of them legs is not a leg. Daddy long schlongs. Okay, Google, how do I tie a noose? And how do I securely hang it from the roof? And how do I securely hang myself from that roof? Oh god, I hate this. I don't want to think about like the beady long legs from Pikmin walking around on a bunch of squishy ass man cocks. I hate that. I hate that so much. We're not supposed to swear on Kalbus, and it broke me to swearing. I despise this. I despise this. It's so terrible. It's so bad. Everything about it. Oh, we're moving on. Abandoned Chernobyl nuclear power plant control room. When you fill your country's 5-year energy plan in 3 microseconds. Oh, it's important to laugh after a tragedy, but god, dude. Is that a big Minesweeper game on the left wall? Oh, you absolutely know it. You can tell by the explosion. They really failed it, didn't they? They really kind of screwed the pooch on this one. It's unfortunate, but hey, you know what? Some people don't think the explosion be like it is, but it do. Russian science, man. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and maybe share it with a friend who could use a good curse in their life. If you want more r/cursed comments, there'll be another one popping up in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a lovely day.